Ooh, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today, my friends. So today, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my fastest day strategy, which is the opening range breakout. So the opening range breakout, guys, is a very simple strategy. What it involves is looking at the first bar of the day. So we took the 3-minute opening range breakout today, and I'm going to walk you through everything we did step by step and show you how you can use the strategy on multiple time frames. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. First and foremost, let's do some shout outs. GDE, welcome to the Trading Wars Army, guys. Let's welcome GDE with the TW Army Spy VIP. Johnny, Briggs, Bill, Anthony, Corey, Apu, Todd, Trading Wars Army. Good to see you guys. Hit me with a 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the replay right here. All right. So first thing we need to understand is when do we use the opening range breakout? So the opening range breakout is something that I don't use every single day, okay? The opening range breakout must be used in specific situations only. And for me, I only like to use the opening range breakout when we have a large gap. Wesley, Johnny, Shannon, what's going on? Good to see you. So the way that I like to look at gaps is very simple. I like to use the previous day's high and the previous day's low as my reference points. So if we look at this first 3-minute bar, can we see if we gap down? So did we gap below the previous day's low? Yes or no? Hit me with the 1 for yes, hit me with the 2 for no. So what do you guys think? So obviously you could see we opened. So we actually opened below the yellow line, which is the low. So the reason I want to use an opening range breakout is because I'm expecting some form of volatility. What do I mean by that? What I mean is this. So if we gap down here, who's going to be in trouble? Right? So there's obviously going to be some bulls that might have to cover at the open, right? And there's also going to be some bears. So if we look up here, there's going to be some bears that shorted since the beginning of Tuesday. And then when we have this gap down, they're going to want to take profit. So we have a multiple factor here. We have the bulls and the bears fighting at the open. And that, for me, is a signal that, hey, we should get a volatility. Okay. So I generally play these with futures, and I'll show you how I do that. Okay. So I'm also going to go ahead here and get the futures chart, and I'm going to go back to the 930 candle, which was right here. And I'm going to teach you guys a great lesson on the difference between options and futures. So here was the 930 candle. Here was the 930 candle. Okay. So let's begin. So with the opening range breakout, it's very simple. What I like to do is mark the high. So there's the high of the candle. Copy, paste, mark the low. So it's a neutral trade, meaning whichever direction it breaks, that's the direction I'm going to go. If it breaks the high, I'm going to go long. If it breaks the low, I'm going to go short. Otherwise, I'm not taking a bias. Where it wants to go, I will follow the price action. Hit me with a 15 if that makes sense. Okay. And then one thing that I want to do right here is draw the Fibonacci from the low to the high as well. Okay. So that's also going to be something that I do that's a little bit different than everyone else. Okay. So we're ready to go. First candle comes in, boom. So we are filled long. So I'm going to walk into the Discord and I'm going to walk you guys through how I went through this step by step. Ooh, what is that? That looks cool. Okay. So you could see. So by the way, I might as well just bring this up, guys. There's been a lot of imposters in my Discord trying to impersonate me. We have a really good thing going on in our Discord, and we've been making a lot of money in our community, and there's been a lot of fake imposters trying to scam my followers. So please know, I will never DM anybody, and my services are only at www.tradingwars.com. So I just need to bring that up because there's been an excessive amount of imposters. Okay, so you can see right here today at 9:33, I said gap. So at 9:15, gap down today, friends, looking for an orb, then into the fibs. And then you can see right here, long orb right at 9:33. So we got filled at 9:33 right there, and I had the target. So let me walk you through this. Okay, so we got filled on this first candle. So this is a little bit scary, right? Because you can see we get filled and we go red. And then from there, guys, look at all of this sideways action, okay? So we went sideways 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, basically for half an hour, okay? We went sideways for half an hour. What do you think happens to option premiums during this chop? So hit me with the 1 if you think you're losing money. Hit me with the 2 if you think you're making money. So this is something really important that I wanted to show you guys. So we took this trade with futures contracts. So here's the same candle. There's our entry right here, right there. Okay. So we're in the trade right here, and then we're going through this chop. It's not until 10 o'clock. Okay. So a half an hour later where we start to actually just start to explode. So this is why with the opening range breakout, I love to use futures, because futures, it doesn't matter if we go sideways, you're not going to lose value in the premium. Okay. The premium is not going to chop you out. All right. So waited patiently here, guys. And then this pattern came in. So this was our Nirvana pattern. This is one of our Trading Wars patterns, the blue one. This Nirvana came in, and I was pretty confident at this point that this trade was going to take off. And then you can see from here, guys, we start to explode. We hit our targets, boom, boom, boom there. And then the real good thing about this trade, guys, I'm going to just fast forward. It just exploded. So it was a trend day. Really, really nice trade. Okay. So let me go back to futures and I'll show you the points. So let's measure the points here. So the points from our entry, let's take it up to about here. That's 20 points. Okay. So I'm not going to say the exact high. Let's just say about 20 points right there. That's $1,000 a contract. Hit me with a 7 if that's amazing. $1,000, guys, one trade. You just get in. Here's your entry. Stop losses at the low. You take it straight. Okay. So really, really nice one right there, guys. Okay. So just wanted to show you that that's the fastest way to get in. You usually get in right at the open within the first candle. And what I'm going to show you now is the 5-minute and the 15-minute chart. So I like to use the Nirvana on the 5 and the 15 as well. So the 5-minute chart was even better. Okay. And I always go back and forth between the 5 and the 15. Okay. So check this out. So if we did the 5-minute chart, there's our 5-minute high and there's our 5-minute low. And if you're a complete beginner, I recommend you do the 5 or the 15 because the 3-minute chart might be too fast for you. So here's the 5-minute high, here's the 5-minute low. Notice how, guys, we stay inside of this range, and then finally, boom, at 10 o'clock, there's your entry. So that you avoid all of this chop. So that's the way of using the 5-minute orb, and then boom, you get basically the exact breakout point, and then we just squeeze higher. Okay. And then the last one I wanted to show you is the 15-minute. All right. So the 15-minute, guys, was even better. To be honest, the 15-minute was even better. So the higher the time frame you go, usually the only risk of going to the higher time frame is sometimes you can miss a move because the 3-minute candles and the 2-minute and the 1-minute candles are a lot smaller, so you can get in earlier. But here's the 15-minute candle. The next candle was an inside bar right there. So you can see we paused and then boom, there's your breakout. Stop losses in place right here at the bottom, guys, and then we took off. All right. So 15-minute opening range breakout, guys, is a very powerful strategy. New traders, you can definitely check that out. Okay. Don't sleep on the opening range breakout. It's just one play. And this is something that I think can really help the new traders. That's why I wanted to do a video today. It's one trade. Okay. So you pick your time frame, 3, 5, 15, and then you play it once it breaks and you have the stop loss on the other side. Let's look at an example of the 1 minute today. So here's an example of the 1 minute. So you could see in the 1 minute, so the 1 minute candle was the low of the day. Okay. That was the low. From that point, we never looked back. It was just gone. It was a little bit of choppy in the middle, and that's where futures can come in to protect you, because the futures will allow you to avoid the chop because it doesn't decay if you go sideways. Hit me with a 17 if that all makes sense. All right. So that's the opening range breakout in a nutshell. So just to summarize, you need to understand when is the right time to use the direction, to use the opening range breakout. So usually on large gaps, you can use it on the 3, 5, and 15. Those are the 3 that I like. The 5 and the 15 are great for new traders because it's a little bit more slower. The 3 is more aggressive, and it's just one trade. Okay, so it's very, very easy to follow along. Okay. So on the 3-minute, guys, I just want to show you this here. We had these Nirvana patterns. Okay. So the Nirvana pattern, I saw one of our followers here ask a question. So the Nirvana is an inside outside bar, and the Holy Grail is an outside inside bar. Okay. So the Nirvana, as you can see here and you can see here. So what I generally like to do is I like to use the Nirvana with the Fibonacci. Okay. So if we take the Fibonacci here from the low to the high, what you'll see is, let me zoom in on this for you. What you'll see if you look closely is right here in this Fibonacci zone, there was a lot of buying because we could see with all of the wicks, this Nirvana comes in like our confirmation candle, and then we take the breakout right above that Nirvana. Okay. And I'll just show you guys here in the book. All right. So right here in the book, guys, Fibonacci option masteries. If you go right here to candlestick confirmation, page 48, that's where we combine the candlesticks plus the Fibonacci to give us a better option. And then you can see right over here, the Nirvana indicator is included in my book. If you buy the book, you get the Nirvana indicator for life. So just FYI on that. But that's it, guys. So you can see, I'll just walk you through the Discord. So I was here. I was like, the chop is real, guys. So we were sitting through all of this. I'm like, holy moly, SPY, just break out already. That was 10:09. So right when I said, holy moly, let's break out, then boom, target hit, secured multiple targets. Love how we have a system and follow our rules. Don't forget to sign up for our upcoming seminar. And in our upcoming seminar, I'm going to be going through these concepts in a lot more detail and show you some more of our testing and our sampling. All right, guys. So that's it about the orb. Any questions in the orb, feel free to post them in the chat. And what I'm going to do, as if you guys have any questions, I'm just going to go ahead and do some scans for tomorrow. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm scanning for top picks for tomorrow. I've already posted a few picks here on this YouTube. So I posted picks for our free regular members. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. You'll get these picks every single day. Amazon, Apple, Johnson Johnson, D-Dog. And I did a bonus picks here for the Trading Wars Army exclusive if you're part of the $4.99 a month program. All right. All right. So let's see what we have here. So nothing too crazy that stands out to me here. Let's go ahead and look for some Holy Grail. No, let's look for some Nirvanas and see if we have any. So no Nirvanas. Let's see if we have any Holy Grails. Yeah, so we got quite a bit. So love is a nice little play that I like to do here, guys. This is a Ragnarok right here, inside, outside, inside. Really like that one into tomorrow. So I'll be posting some more picks. Make sure you guys subscribe. Monster. I don't really trade this one, but this is a pretty nice pattern. You can see all of this consolidation happening. All right, guys. So look, if you have Trendspider and you want to get my scans and my indicators for free, just let them know. And they will just let them know you want to join the Trading Wars affiliate, and they will send you everything. Check out this resources page here. I have the trade of the week from last week updated, and all of our educational material, our journals, everything is here. How much worse would it be if I use options? I mean, if you use options and you hanged on through this chop, you would have still made money because you could see it ripped. But if you weren't, this chop could have easily killed you for about 20 or 30%. So that's the only thing. So if you had the guts to hold it, you would have hit it. But for me personally, I prefer the futures because I can sit through the chop and not have a issue. All right, guys, hit me with a 20 if everything made sense. If you guys have a good time, I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to go have some nice dinner right now. Just enjoy myself. Had a great week so far. We have 2 more days. I really want to just hammer it tomorrow. Day trading. I want to see a few $1,000s a day. Just keep the green coming in. All right, let's keep that. I'm going to send you some green energy. Send me some green in the chat. I'm going to send you some green energy. Here we go. I'm pushing it into my mic right now. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so I'm sending you guys that green, guys. All right, listen, if anybody tells you you don't deserve money, you need to cut them off because every human being is entitled to every single penny that any other human being has. There's no one that deserves more or less than anyone else. The only difference is the work you put in. All right. Remember that. Please comment, like, subscribe. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Thank you, my friends. Take care.